My hands were trembling, my mouth was dry. The spotlight hit my face, and my brain went blank. I could hear the silence in the room, too heavy, too long. Someone coughed, someone shifted in their chair, and all I wanted to do was run. In that moment, fear wasn't just in my head, it was in my body. My heart was pounding so loudly, I thought the microphone might pick it up. But here's the twist, that fear wasn't weakness, it was energy. And psychology gave me the tools to turn that exact energy into confidence. Today, I'll share the 5 techniques that helped me transform fear into courage. The ones I wish I knew that day. Technique 1. Reframe fear as excitement. At first, I thought fear meant something was broken inside me, but later I learned fear and excitement feel almost identical in the body. The only difference is the story we tell ourselves. Psychologists call this cognitive reappraisal. Instead of whispering, "I'm nervous," I started telling myself, "I'm excited." Think of fear like electricity. Left alone, it shocks you. Redirected, it lights you up. The next time your heart races, don't panic. Smile and say, "I'm ready." It's amazing how fast your body listens. Technique 2. Embody confidence with power poses. Here's another secret. Your body is like a loudspeaker to your brain. When you shrink, your mind whispers, "I'm small." But when you expand, your mind believes, "I belong here." That's why I started using power poses. 2 minutes of standing tall, chest open, shoulders back, chin up, literally shifts your hormones. I remember one presentation where I locked myself in the bathroom, placed my hands on my hips like a superhero, and just stood there breathing. People must have wondered what I was doing, but when I walked out, I didn't feel like prey anymore. I felt like a predator ready to hunt. That little ritual became my secret weapon. Technique 3. Exposure in small steps. But here's the truth. Confidence isn't built in one giant leap. It's built brick by brick. Psychology calls it exposure. Avoiding fear feeds it. Facing fear shrinks it. So I started small. First, I practiced my speech in the mirror. Then to my brother, who laughed at how shaky my voice was, but listened anyway. Then 3 friends. And I'll never forget the first time I spoke to a group of 10. My voice cracked halfway through and I felt my face burn. But instead of running, I pushed through to the last sentence. And when I finished, one person actually clapped. Just one. But that single clap felt like thunder. That moment taught me something. Fear shrinks every time you face it. Even if you stumble, you win. Technique 4. Visualization. Still, the night before any big presentation, fear would creep in. That's when I discovered visualization. Your brain doesn't know the difference between vividly imagining something and living it. So I'd lie in bed, close my eyes, and rehearse. I pictured walking up with calm steps. I imagined my voice steady. I even pictured people nodding in the audience. It felt silly at first, but when the real day came, I had déjà vu. It was like I'd already been there. Fear couldn't trick me anymore, because the moment felt familiar. Visualization is like building a mental muscle, and when the real moment arrives, that muscle carries you. Technique 5. Anchoring to past wins. But the most powerful shift came from looking backward. Fear always screamed, "You can't." So I started answering with proof. I already have. This is called anchoring. I made a small list of victories, moments I thought I'd fail, but didn't. Passing a tough exam, speaking up when I was terrified, handling a problem I didn't think I could solve. Every time fear rose up, I'd reread that list and remind myself, I've done hard things before. I can do this too. It was like carrying a pocket-sized highlight reel of my own courage. And it worked. So from freezing on stage to standing tall, my journey wasn't about erasing fear. It was about transforming it. Fear became excitement. Weakness became posture. Avoidance became exposure. Imagination became preparation. Memories became anchors. And in the end, I realized something life-changing. Fear isn't the enemy. It's the raw material of confidence. If you know how to shape it, fear will always knock at your door. But confidence is, what happens when you open it and say, "Come in, let's go." So I'll ask you, what fear are you ready to face this week? Share it in the comments. Let's start this journey together. Because here's the truth. You are not less because you feel fear. You are more because you rise in spite of it.